Hey guys, beautiful morning, beautiful afternoon, and beautiful evening to every one of you. How are we all doing? I know God has been faithful to every one of us. If you are meeting me for the very first time, my name is Violet Okolocha. I actually talk about everything you need to know about Oski and nursing here in the UK. I'm from Nigeria and I practice in the UK as a registered nurse. So today I'll be telling you how to boost your credit score using your credit card. Yes, and I'm going to be sharing with you what is a credit score, why you should get your credit card, and how you can boost your credit score using your credit card. You don't want to miss any of this. But before we dive into that, yesterday I got the least mail ever. I got 10 mails yesterday of those who have passed their OSCE exam. Guess what? I'm super proud of you all who have passed your OSCE exam. Welcome to your Band 5 rules. And like I keep saying, more than the sky is definitely your limit. And if you're writing soon, don't be anxious. You're smashing that OSCE. Just prepare very well. All right, guys. So let's get started on how to boost your credit score using your credit card. The first thing I want to tell you is, what is a credit score? A credit score is the credit profile of an individual. A credit score tells the credit worthiness of that individual. I'll simplify this the way you understand it. Now, if I borrow you £1,000 and you pay me back my £1,000, you will have a good credit score. Now, if I borrow you £1,000 and you pay me £400, you will not have a good credit score, or you don't pay at all, you will not have a good credit score. So that is a credit score. A credit score tells this person is a good credit payer or this person is a bad credit payer. That's what a credit score tells. Now, if you are a good credit payer, you have a lot of benefits. Number one, anybody will be willing to give you anything you ask because they know you will pay quick, or you will definitely pay. How do I mean? I wanted to buy a phone, and when I wanted to buy the phone, I wanted to buy it and be paying monthly in small amounts, or I wanted to pay over 3 years. And when I went to purchase the phone so that I can pay over 3 years, the first thing they did was to check my credit score. And after checking my credit score, they were happy to give me the phone. And now every month they take £39 from my account. Is it 39, either 39 or £34 from my account? Now, if my credit score was not good, would they give me? They wouldn't give me. I hope that has helped you to understand why you should have a good credit score. Now, somebody might want to say, how can I check my credit score? There are a lot of credit reporting agencies. There are a lot. But if you like, you can check with Equifirst, you can check with TransUnion, or you can also check with what? Experian. They will tell you what your credit score is. It's shocking to know that a lot of people have what we call teen credit profile. Yes, a lot of persons have what we call teen credit profile. If you have a teen credit profile, you can get a mortgage here in the UK. Yes, who will sell to you when you have a teen credit profile? Nobody. So that is the more reason why you need to watch this video to the end, and why you need to build your what? Why you need to build your credit score. Now, before I tell you, I want to encourage every one of you, especially those who come into the UK newly. When you come into the UK newly, and you are squatting with a friend, or probably you are staying in the hospital accommodation, when you move out, it is important to update your addresses. A lot of persons have moved out from their addresses for close to 4 months and they've not updated it. Keep your address up to date. Keeping your address up to date makes it easy for your credit reporter to also report your what? To report your credit score. When you move out of an address, make sure you update it in your what? In your bank. Now, back to it now. What is a credit card? A credit card is what? Is a quick loan from your bank, and you have to pay back that money to your bank. It's not a free money, it's a quick loan from your bank. Now, every credit card has what we call a credit limit. Now, what is a credit limit? A credit limit tells you how much you have in your credit card. Now, let me break it further. When I wanted a credit building card, I went to my bank. It is not only banks that actually give credit card. You can get your credit card from a lot of places, but personally I got my credit card from a bank. What does that tell you? It means you have to have a bank account for you to get a credit card. Now you have a bank account, you can apply for your credit card. Now if you apply online, which a lot of credit card you can apply online, all the credit card you can apply online and you can get it. But in my case, when I applied online, I didn't get it. They rejected my offer, so I had to go to my bank. I bank with Barclays, and when I went to my bank, they had to apply for me, and after applying, they said I was going to get an email if I was successful or not. Of course you'll be successful. As a registered nurse, you're banking with any of the bank, and your salary, that's where your salary is being paid every month, so they definitely will give you a credit card if you apply. So if you apply online and you are rejected, my advice would be to go to the bank personally to apply, like what I did. So when I went to the bank personally to apply, and after 2 working days, they sent me an email and they said, congratulations, you are lucky to have had your credit, you are lucky you will get your credit card. You know how they speak their English. And I got my credit card, and they gave me a credit limit of 1,200, meaning it is only 1,200 that is in my credit card, and that is the only money I can spend. So now once you get your credit card, you get your credit limit. So my first credit limit was what? 1,200. They'll offer to increase your credit limit as you do well. The more you pay back, the more they see how much comes into your account, because your credit limit is actually how much you get in your account, how much comes into your account. They calculate it and they give you a credit limit. So my first credit limit given to me was what? Was 1,200. Now you now have a credit card. How can you now build your credit score using your credit card? The first way is buy things with your credit card. Yes, I have a lot of persons who tells me they've never used their credit card. Anytime they go shopping for groceries, they always use their debit card. Now, if you have a credit card and you don't use it, it's never going to boost your credit score. Yes, because you're not using it. If you're not using it, you're not paying back, so it's never going to boost your credit score. So when you get your credit card, make sure you buy all your groceries from your credit card. You can buy your shopping. If you're shopping for clothes, shopping for wristwatch, if you go out on a date, you can pay all of those things with your credit card. Now, if your credit limit is 1,200, don't use more than £900 each month. Yes, don't use more than £900 each month. You can even use less, but never use more than 1,200. So use below your credit limits. And like I've said, if your credit limit is 1,200, make sure you're using £900 each month or even less. So the way is going to boost your what? Your credit score. Number 2 way to boost your credit score, if you have your credit card, is pay back all you are owing in full. Yes, because at the end of the month, the bank is going to tell you your minimum payment is £22 or £24, or it's not much. Your minimum payment is always very small, but don't pay your minimum payments. Make sure you pay back all the money you are owing in full. If you pay back all the money you are owing in full, your credit score is going to what? Is going to skyrocket. Number 3 way to build your credit score is don't ever withdraw cash from your credit card. Instead of withdrawing cash from your credit card, it is better to use your debit card. Never withdraw cash from your credit card. Sorry. If you withdraw cash from your debit card, instead of building your credit score, is going to what? Is going to destroy your credit score. All right, so these 3 ways will definitely help you boost your credit score if you have a credit card. Now, number 1 disadvantage of a credit card, it promotes impulse buying. If you have a credit card, a lot of people buy everything, even the things they need and they don't need. Why? Because they have a credit card. So as long as you don't buy impulse, you're definitely going to build your credit score with your credit card. But if you go for impulse buying because it's a quick loan from your bank, you buy both the things you need and both the things you don't need, you're going to pay back, remember, and you don't have to pay back. Instead of building your credit score, is going to what? Is going to what? Destroy your credit score. All right. Now, what is a good credit score? Now, a credit score is just a 3 number. Yes, it's a 3 number. Now, if your credit score is 580 to 699, it is a fair credit score. Yes, and we all know what fair means. It's not very good. So if you want a mortgage, it's fair. If you have a credit score of 580 to 669 and another person has a credit score of 740, Who will they sell to? If both of you want a mortgage, everybody will want the person who has a credit score of 740 than the person who has a credit score of 580 to 669. And I said this credit score of 580 to 669 is fair, and a credit score of 740 to 799 is very good. So if you have a very good credit score and you want a mortgage, a lot of people will want to sell to you. A lot of sellers will want to sell to you because you have shown that you have a good credit worthiness. Now, if you have a credit score of 800 and above, that is excellent. Very, very what? Very excellent. So now, how can I build my credit history fast? You can build your credit history fast with your credit card. You can build your credit history fast by what? You can build your credit history fast by making sure you register to vote. If you register to vote and after registering to vote, you vote as well, that will definitely build your what? Definitely build your what? Your credit score. Another way you can build your credit score is to make sure you update all your addresses. If you are no longer staying in a location and you move out from that location, make sure all your addresses are up to date in your bank account and everything that needs updating. Make sure all your addresses are up to date, and this is going to what? Boost your what? Your credit score. The higher your credit score, the better a borrower to a potential lenders. So the higher your credit score, the higher you get anything you want, especially if you are into business. The higher your credit score, the more borrowers will want to borrow you more money. Okay, guys, I hope you found this video useful. I'll see you in my next video, and until I see you again, keep passing your OSCE exam. I love you all, guys, and bye.